welcome to this gameplay of the Toliss A319. We'll be jumping into the cockpit right now. First, let's start to check a few things if this is up and running. Let's see. Okay, I'm just setting up. Alright, I think everything is up and running now. So, just have to set the gameplay up to here, and we should be fine now. Okay. So, in here, then it should be alright. Okay. Alright, I have to check if this actually works because I'm not sure. I'm pretty new to software. Check if this actually works. Okay. Everything seems to be up and running. So we are in the A319 Toliss. As you can see, there are some improvements to frames overall since my last stream because I got a new computer. Anyways, let's get right into it. So we first start here. Just need to check a few buttons. Okay, everything is good. Let's go ahead and send cockpit seat now. Okay. Okay. Just need to adjust my seat position, just like in real life. Okay, so I have my checklist next to me, so I can check everything beforehand. So we start with the ground power. Okay, we're just going to adjust the screen brightness right now. Everything is up and running. Okay, here we go. Since it is day, we do not need the lights. Set this up here. Okay, so switch the recital, engine mode, to normal, mode off. Let's check the battery. One, two off. Okay, the voltage is good. Normally, if it was lower than 22, then we would use ground power. But in this case, it's up and running, so we do not need to worry. Okay, just need to wait until the on bat turns off. 4,000 tons. We have 4,000 kilograms, sorry, which is 4 tons. I already have the flight plan already set, since you can save flight plans. Cost minutes of 99. Cruise altitude of 4,000 feet. And we're gonna add a bit more fuel. We're gonna add at least. We're gonna add a bit more fuel here. That should be plenty. We're gonna be 10 today. Let's make it reasonable. Okay, 1,500 and select this. That should be fine. Wait. I'm just gonna set up the flight plan now. Turns out to 6,000 at Lyon-Saint-Exupéry. I forgot to say that, but we are at Lyon-Saint-Exupéry. We are in an X-Plane 11.50 Vulcan. So it does run smoother than the OpenGL version. Ah, I forgot. Down 0.1. Flex temperature 71. Lima, Foxtrot, Lima, Lima. So QNH 118. Temperatures 20. I just guessed right now. 23. 6,000. Now MDA, I memorized it. It's 1,028. Wind is 350/11 knots. Okay. 75 pounds. Copy it. Fuel prepared. We have enough fuel, just in case. Okay, we're just waiting for the IRS align, which is in 7 minutes. So during that time, what we are going to do is do a walk around the aircraft and check that everything is up and running and that nothing is missing or anything broken, and then we shall go back into the cockpit. Close this. Now I don't really have any stairs here, but since it doesn't work in Vulcan, and it works in OpenGL, but it doesn't work in Vulcan. It's not compatible. So we check the engines. Check that nothing is inside the engine. Okay, that seems to be right in order. Check the landing gear. All wires are where they are supposed to be. Everything seems normal to me. Yeah, I know this isn't really properly implemented, but this will come in future versions. They'll probably fix that. Now that's the landing light. Go around the wing here. Check. Wing is all good. around at the back. Everything seems normal to me. Check the landing gear on the right. All the wires are where they are supposed to be at. Everything seems normal to me. Those are the brakes, by the way. Yeah, that's the if you can see this is the PTU, power transfer unit. When you hear the bark on the Airbus, that's what you hear. That's so good. Okay, just gonna check the wing as well again. Nothing is apart. And let's check the engine. Okay. Nothing is in the fan or anything's broken. Okay. Check the landing gear as well. That's the piston, by the way. When we land, it's gonna bounce up and down, and that's what gives a bang when you take off. You guys will hear it since I have the BSS sounds on. Let's go back into the cockpit and let me check out here. As you can see, beautiful wing view. Toilet, lavatory. Here's the cockpit. Let me sit back down into our seat again. Let us sit in our seat. We are just going to wait 3 minutes until this aligns, and then we should be good, and I'll start the checklists and everything, and we shall be up and running and all set. I'm just checking the stream at the moment if everything is good. So the stream is all good. I will be increasing the quality though next time in that stream because I'm not too familiar with the software. So next time we do it with Airbus A320. By the way, while the last minute is running, this is for my CAS project for the IB diploma. This is why I'm doing it now. And compared to the previous stream about a year ago, I think now, we have major changes such as graphics, the sounds, and also the way I fly now. I've changed the way I fly a lot. Right, let's get going. Let's do this. So, start the APU now. Okay, let me just do the tests now. Switch on APU. Let's test the batteries. Okay. Batteries are good. Engine 1 master off. Engine 2 master off. Okay, TCAS is set. Standby. HC is set. Altitude 4,000. And beacon on. Okay, APU has started. We have to disconnect. The reason why we have to disconnect in this way is because if we disconnect just like that, then it can cause it can actually cause the circuits to malfunction and then make some errors on the computers and such things we do not want. So in this case, before start checklist. Cockpit preparation completed. Gear pins and covers removed. Signs on. Add ears. Nav. Let's first close the door. Fuel quantity 7,000 kilograms, 7.0. Takeoff data. Takeoff data set. Bearer reference QNH 1018. Set on both. Put standby. And we see the Boeing 747 there. Windows, doors closed, yep. Beacon on. Mobile phones off. Thrust levers are on idle position. Parking brake is set. And before start checklist completed. Let's start our engines. We have enough bleed air on both. Engine number 1 start. Engine number 1 start successful. Hopefully the sound isn't too loud. Okay, almost there. Engine number 2, successful start. Checked. Auto brake. This is a small checklist that we have to do before. Flaps 1. Spoilers armed. Cabin crew checked. And we can test config, but before we do that, we're gonna have to do the after start checklist and the flight control check. So, after start checklist, anti-ice off, ECAM status checked. First, check ECAM status checked. Okay, no errors. Pitch trim. So we have to go into pitch trim here. It is down 0.1. So pitch trim down 0.1. Rudder trim 0. After start checklist completed. Flight control check. Full up. Check. Neutral. Full down. Check. Neutral. Full right. Check. Full left. Check. Neutral. Rudder. Full left. Full right. Check. Neutral. Flight control check. Alright, we're ready to go. And taxi procedure. Taxi lights on. Predictive wind shear system auto. CAS transponder set. Okay, so good. And as we taxi, we're gonna turn off the APU. So we can turn off straight away. Oof. That was a loud sneeze, wasn't it? Sorry. Okay. I accidentally sneezed there. Since we're pretty light today, only with a V2 of 125, we're gonna take off straight there. So we're gonna start the before takeoff checklist really soon. Beautiful day though in X-Plane, isn't it? Okay, let's just park right here after the junction of the yellow line. Park brake on. Okay. CAS TARA and before takeoff checklist. I have the paper physically, so that's why you may hear paper in the background. So before takeoff, flight controls checked, flight instruments checked, briefing confirmed, flap setting config 1, takeoff data and flex temperature. So V1 121, V rotate 121, V2 125, and flex temperature of 71 degrees. Okay, and yeah, and transponder is set. ECAM memo, takeoff no blue, and cabin secured. Yep. CAS, TRA, RA, packs on, and ECAM memo no blue, takeoff no blue. Okay, we're good to go. I'm gonna turn off my microphone when the takeoff happens so that you guys can hear the sounds of the aircraft. Turn on the lights. Take off lights. We only use this at night, if any of you were wondering. Okay, take off. Enjoy. Chrono on. Checked. Man flex 71 SRS runway autothrust blue. Okay. Checked. Okay, we have done a successful takeoff. Now we reduce the thrust levers to thrust climb, SRS runway autothrust blue, flaps 0. We set our heading to 170. We're gonna do a after we land, we're gonna take off with toga thrust. Takeoff go around thrust, that's what it stands for. And then we're gonna repeat the process and do a final landing. So we're just setting our heading. The airport's just there, so we're gonna activate the approach phase, and we're gonna descend about 800 feet per minute. That should be enough, and we select spoilers. We can see that we have a wind on our backs of 11 knots. turn on this, as it is an ILS approach, instrumental landing system.
2,500.
2,500 call out. This is when we're going to set our flaps to 1. And I shall let you guys enjoy the landing. Follow the guidance here.
500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Allez mon gros, voilà. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that landing. Now this is our final landing. Okay, hang on a minute. I just have to configure this aircraft to turn. There we go. We're reaching the ceiling altitude of 4,000 feet. So there was a bit of wind actually on the approach, and what I did was I selected manual thrust because it's easier for me to do. So, normally we would not be allowed to do that in real life because we're going over the city of Lyon. City of Lyon is just right there normally, but we would not be allowed to do that normally in real life because of noise restrictions, of course, for obvious reasons. So let's select the approach. Hey, it's activated. And let's select this. And one thing that you guys may have picked up was that I did not do the checklist. The reason for that is that since I'm going to do a go around, was no need to do a landing checklist since it's not the final landing. But this time I will do an approach checklist right now. So let's start with it. I'm going to do 700 feet per minute. First you got to select the spoilers. So we're going to select 500 feet per minute so that's not too quick. And we do need to head towards the airport though. Oh, now that's something unplanned here. So there's an error. Flight control select full essence. Okay. Just gonna do this. Now, this isn't a major error, of course, because judging by the color, if it is red, it's a really serious one. If it is orange, it's a warning, but it could actually be bad. It depends, of course. Select flaps 1. So we turn it back on and see if it works. Nope, it does not work. So it says speed brake do not use. Okay, well this means that those speed brakes will not deploy basically because of that fault. Which is okay because we've got all of our spoilers anyways, so it's no big error. Anyways, approach checklist. So approach checklist: briefing confirmed, decam status checked, seatbelts are on,
2,000
Bar reference QNH1018. MDA, minimum descent altitude, or DH descent height altitude. Engine mode selector is normal. MDA is 1028. Okay, checklist completed. So to show you guys, there it is. Okay, we're gonna select gear down, spoilers armed, flaps 3. Okay, let's select 0 this time, return. Okay, so landing checklist, cabin crew secured, auto thrust set, go around altitude 4000, ECAM memo checked, and signs on, spoilers armed, flaps are set. I'm going to set them full right now, and landing gear down. Okay, we only hear this at the call out to 2000 anyways. So flaps full, we descend a bit more now.
2000.
There we go. Okay, landing checklist completed. Enjoy the landing, guys.
Glide slow. Glide slow.
Reverse green. Spoilers. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I was better on the center line actually this time. That was a better landing, I think, to my preference than the previous one. So, it's off. Spoilers are disarmed. Predictive wind shear system off. Set. Alright, that's set 20 minutes. Okay. APU start. Wait until the flap opens until we can start it. I'm gonna park at a different area this time. As you can see, there's a bit of wind here. I think, I don't know. Not too sure about that, but yeah, a bit strange to me. I think that with the wind, it's actually very difficult to line up on the center line, because compared to my first landing, I floated a tiny bit, and that's what made me drift a bit. So I have to be careful on that, but yeah. We will just park on the other side. Not the same parking place, of course, but just on that side so that we're facing the other way. This is the line I was talking about. General rule, the landing gear is about there, so if you have this lined up with the line, then you're on the middle. Basically, you're perfectly centered. Anyways, park brake off. On, sorry. Park brake on. Engine number 1 and 2 shut down. Okay, so we can come off. Fuel pumps off. Ground control on. Seatbelt sign is off. Now, okay. Let me just check the flight. Okay, we might need brake fan so it cools down. chrono off. Let me take note of the fuel burn. Okay. Okay, so I hope that you guys have enjoyed this short stream of the Airbus A319 and my progression, to show my progression. And more content will be coming. More content will be on the way with the Airbus A320 and finishing with the Airbus A321. So yeah, I hope that you guys have enjoyed it, and I shall see you next time. Bye bye.